What's up guys, Anders here with another video. Today we're going to talk about the Dark Knight class rework on test server. This will be a quick one and will serve more as a preview since we will see changes in the future. I'll have Warrior, Archer, Striker, Ranger, Tamer, and Sorceress rework videos out on the channel if you're interested in what is happening with those classes. Valkyrie and Shy and other class videos will come as they release them on test server over time. If you're looking for Valkyrie and Shy, those will be out tomorrow. Now for this video, we'll look at Succession and Awakening Dark Knight. I'm going to give you the gist of what you can expect from Dark Knight's first week of changes. But remember, these are the first sweep of changes and nothing is final till all classes receive their reworks, after which we'll be seeing rebalancing for all classes to keep them more or less in line. So if something is seemingly undertuned or overtuned, we may see changes in the future before they go live. Now I'm going to start with pre-awakened skills and changes to Succession Dark Knight and give you my impressions of the changes. Now Chain Dusk is now split from the base Dusk skill, meaning it can be activated on its own without the need to use Dusk first. Luscious Snare is now called Illusion Gap. It's on a 12-second cooldown. While using Dusk, you can input directional F keystrokes to set a trap the opposite position you're moving in, and if you use the skill from hotkey, it will place a trap on top of you. Obsidian Ashes can now be linked with Smoky Haze and has faster animation than before. If you use Smoky Haze before Obsidian Ashes, there will be no collision check, and linking other skills after using Obsidian Ashes has been sped up. Airstrike now has a flow skill with the same damage as Airstrike. It has a DP minus 20 as a debuff for 10 seconds on good hits. If you right click after using this new flow of Airstrike, Nocturne will be activated. Dark Shadow, or the Q block in pre-awakening and also awakening, will now apply the DP buff effect only on use and will not refresh the buff while in blocking stance. Now this is currently not true in Succession on test server, it's only true in Awakening. Repeated Annihilation is now a flow skill to Nocturne. The skill has completely changed and now deals more damage and has no cooldown. Corrupt Ground has animation and AoE increased to match the description of the skill. Shadow Strike Rabam can no longer be cancelled and you will have to wait till the end of the animation to link other skills. The attack now matches the actual character movement. Now as for Succession skills, Obsidian Ashes animation speed has increased. You can now link with Smoky Haze skill, but after using Obsidian Ashes in Succession, the speed of linking other skills has also increased, just like pre-awakened. Wheel of Fortune AoE range has increased in Succession. Lunacy of Vidir AoE range has increased in Succession, and you can now link to other skills faster after using Lunacy. You can also use Shift RB to activate Lunacy instead of just a hotkey. The animation speed of Lunacy has increased after using Succession Camisylvia Slash, Succession Enforcement, Succession Wheel of Fortune, and Termination. Ravage Rake attack range has increased in Succession and the animation speed of the second and third attacks has improved. The maximum range of Nocturne has increased by about 23%. The speed of Succession Airstrike before the attack has increased. Succession Camisylvia Slash now has faster animation attack speed after using Dusk, and you can now use Dusk while charging the skill. They also fixed the issue where the attack would simply not release when using Dusk in certain circumstances. Now as for Awakening skills, Touch of Exploitation links faster to other skills. Animation speed and AoE of this skill has also been increased. It no longer has bound CC and instead has frontal guard on the skill. Damage has been slightly increased. The core or bond version now has bound CC on the last hit as an addition. Root of Catastrophe now has super armor and a lower cooldown of 8.5 seconds. That's reduced from 11 seconds. Seed of Catastrophe is now an 8-second cooldown, reduced from 9 seconds. Grip of Grudge attack range has increased and now deals more damage. Cluster of Despair can now be linked from other skills by pressing RB. The skill now has a very large AoE, more damage, and can no longer be cast while on cooldown. You can cancel out of the attack by using Dusk. It looks pretty cool. I love that new animation if I'm honest. And finally, after using Spirit's Legacy and Awakening, you can link to other skills more smoothly. And that's the first week of Dark Knight changes. Overall buffs to the kit in both Succession and Awakening. Surprisingly though, few changes to Awakening Dark Knight compared to the Succession and pre-Awakening kit. There was a small note seeing some possible ratio changes to Dark Knight and how much damage they deal to other classes, which hints at a possible class modifier rebalancing coming after reworks. What do you guys think if this turns out to be the case? Do you want to see the ratio changes? I think most of us do, but let me know in the comments. Remember, we won't be seeing adjustments to this rework till November. We're going to see the rest of the classes get reworks the next couple of weeks this month. So if you think something with Dark Knight needs adjustments, make sure to send feedback and expect to see changes starting in November. And again, if you're looking for the Valkyrie rework and the Shy rework, those will be coming out tomorrow. And that's pretty much it for this one, guys. Let me know what you guys think about today's video in the comments or over on our community Discord. We're now public and accepting new members, so follow that link, react to the comments to get your member role, and say hello. If you want to support the videos I make in small donations, you can follow the Ko-fi link below and buy me a cup of coffee. I love coffee as much as I love bells, so every coffee you buy me will be greatly appreciated and will of course come with some Discord perks. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell icon to get notified when I upload my next video. Remember, bell is good. As always, guys, thanks again for watching. Thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.